Talk to me, J7D. Today's message is a two-part message. Part one is the most important part. Never underestimate who you are in a room with. Part two, when they truly like you, they will forget that you're in a room. These have been the biggest lessons of my life this year. People were truly underestimating me because I was young, I was black, and I was blonde. Young, black, blonde, and female. Good God. Young, black, blonde, and female. People truly underestimated my gifts, my talents, what I did, just because of the way I looked. Until they realized, wow, she's really gifted. Wow, she's really talented. Wow, she really is a good speaker. Wow, she really is a good manager. Wow, she really does ace this PR thing. They had to come back and kind of like apologize because they underestimated me and my gifts based off of how I looked. But then some rooms that I walked in, they forgot the color of my skin and how I looked because I was in the room with them. So twice this year that I can think of, one, I was in a car with a group of people and they were saying racial comments, and they had to look around the van and was like, oh my God, Jazz is here. And I'm like, wow, like, it's okay. That's how you really feel. That says a lot about you, not a lot about me. And that's the growing part of this whole process. Like, you have to learn to not take nothing personal. When people do mean stuff and say ignorant stuff, it has nothing to do with you. It's all about them and where they are in life. Then the other day, I'm walking with my Jewish friend, and he's like 65 years old, and we walk the same trail. So, now we walk together. And he said to me, niggers, I hate them. And I looked up like, oh, you forgot who I was. So at the end of the trail, he said to me, he said, Jazz, you know why I like talking to you? And I'm like, why? And he's like, because it's like talking to a guy when I talk to you. Sometimes you can just be so transparent. Sometimes the black girl come out and you want to be argumentative or whatever. I'm like, first of all, Frank, we about to beef because you tried it. But people forget who they're in a room with when they like you. That the real them, they don't have to cover up anymore because they just feel like, wow, you're a part of us. Not really a part of us, but you're around us so much that you know that we feel this way, but we like you. And I'm like, oh, y'all are crazy. But I had to realize this has nothing to do with me, everything about them and their mindset, their perspective on life. And just don't take it personal, because that's the way America really is. But please don't underestimate who you are in a room with. And trust and believe when they like you. Uncle Milton taught me that when they like you, they'll forget that you're in a room. They'll forget.